The 2011 local government elections brought to you live and clear by the SABC.
Before the election, officials and provincial secretaries of the ANC reaffirmed the ruling party's long-standing practice of announcing mayoral candidates after the vote. At the time, ANC Secretary General Gwede Mantashe said they did not see individual mayors as the brand, but the ANC as a whole. However, there was consensus amongst the alliance partners, the ANC, COSATU and the South African Communist Party, for Tony Ehrenreich to be mayoral candidate for Cape Town after his candidacy was sprung on the ANC by his Labour ally. It's also known that mayors such as Johannesburg's Amos Musondo and Durban's Obed Mlaba will not be returning as they have served 2 terms. According to the ANC constitution, mayors are allowed to serve 2 terms. Following the vote, the mayoral race is on. The ANC's Jesse Duarte says party structures in each city and region will be expected to submit the names of 3 mayoral candidates for approval by the provincial executive committees.
I can't give you a definite date, but it won't take too long. I mean, we won't linger on this thing. Hopefully by the end of the month, hopefully we will have made that decision. But it is still a democratic process. You know, we believe that everything has to be done through a process of proper and correct consultation. And it takes a bit of time. We take longer than other people, but we know why we're doing that.
There's already speculation on who'll make it to the top. Box Tau, who is one of the ANC senior councillors in Johannesburg, is widely tipped to succeed Musondo. Tau has the support of the ANC structures in the city, as well as provincial leaders such as Gauteng Provincial ANC chairperson Paul Mashatile. It's expected that council speaker James Ngmalu will replace Mlaba. But this issue has not been concluded because Stanley Makatini, eThekwini's ANC deputy chairman, is also a favourite. Meanwhile, the ANC is to appoint a task team that will look into cases where ANC members were unsatisfied with the changes to the party's candidates lists before the start of the election. Before the vote, ANC President Jacob Zuma gave the assurance that the matter would be properly investigated. Before the election, protests erupted across the country over the nomination of ANC candidates who were selected for the first time with community involvement. The frustration over candidate lists led to the court challenges against the ANC in the Eastern Cape. In the Western Cape, the party's offices were stormed and the provincial leadership threatened. Duarte says the team will look at the matter closely.
All the complaints we've received about the candidate list process, examine it carefully. Lists were changed for various reasons. We did do list changing for gender parity, for geographic spread, for continuity. But if the lists were changed where there was no proper consultation done with structures, that's where we're going to look into it.
Duarte says there is no specific date for the team to start its work, but it's expected to be around next week.